guys, let's get into the second episode of one of our favorite shows, The Family Chantel. So in this episode, we see that Chantel has fully moved out of the home that she shared with Pedro, and she has now moved in back to her parents' home and back to her old room. How humbling. Like, what a humbling experience. She got married, she moved into a new home with her husband, and here she is back in her childhood home, back in the room that she left, probably thinking, as a kid, I won't be coming back here because I'll be an adult and I'll be living out, I'll be living out in the world on my own with my husband and creating my own family. But she's back here at 32. Listen, like I said before, her life is not over, but I do think that, in this moment, she's just like, I cannot believe that I'm back here, especially when she worked so hard to get so far and then have to come back. But this is not a setback, Chantel. It's a setup for a bright and promising future. Please look at it that way. I know in this moment she probably can't, hear anything positive right now because it's just so hurtful with everything that she's enduring. But I think this is a setup for greatness that is to come. And again, I think that her family just needs to give her a break about the divorce, because while she's there, everybody still is telling her, oh, we saw this. Oh, we saw this. I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. What are you going to do about the divorce? Why did you sign it? Why did you give him half of everything? You should have just fought him in court. Nobody's checking in on her. Everybody's telling her what she should have, would have, or could have done. And I'm like, just check on her. Just say, hey, Chantel, how are you doing? How's everything? Do you need anything? Let's go for a walk. Let's get some ice cream. Let's cry together. Let's watch a fun movie. Like, she needs her spirits to be brought up because this man is breaking her down. Please check in with your family member and not yourself. Having said that, I know this family loves her and cares for her, but I just feel like every time we see them together, they're always saying, oh, we saw that coming. We knew, but you wanted to do what you want to do. And I'm like, y'all kicking her while she's down. Build her up, please. And let's get into the petty, led by Miss Karen. So although Chantel is fully moved out of her home, she still has some things that she needs to sell. Now, in the divorce agreement with Pedro agreed to let Chantel have everything in the home. All she needed to leave was his tools. So Pedro still left a lot of stuff in the home, and Chantel and her mama's idea, I believe, decided to just sell everything, including Pedro's gaming chair that Miss Karen sold for $1. I know that's right. Nobody's going to be able to top that woman's petty. Lydia, you are not going to be able to top that woman's petty. She sold that gaming chair for $1. Petty queen. And Chantel just sold the rest of his stuff in the home. And the whole time, in other scenes, Pedro's talking about his gaming chair, how much he loved that gaming chair and how much he had other stuff there that he wanted, but he's going to pick up his tools and his gaming chair. Baby, it ain't there. It ain't there. You lucky she ain't sell them tools. So after everything is sold and Chantel is fully moved out, she's left Pedro's tools. Pedro comes over to pick up the tools. He's walking around the house, giving his best Oscar-winning performance, like, oh, me and Chantel, we were going to build a life here. Boy, bye. You had no intentions of building a life with her. You had no intentions of building a life with Chantel. She was a con from day one. But he's giving his best Oscar-winning performance, shaking his head, looking solemn, trying to cry, packing his tools, looking for his gaming chair. And this is the thing with Pedro that's bothering me, out of the billion other things that's bothering me about him. But he's doing one thing specifically, and it's just like, you're just doing this to antagonize. There's no reason, right? Because in their divorce agreement, Chantel got everything in the home. You agreed to that. Aside from your tools. So why are you asking for the gaming chair? Why are you looking for the gaming chair? Why are you trying to say that Chantel is a bad person for keeping the gaming chair? When not only did you cheat on her, you lied on her. You made her believe that you actually wanted to be with her. You stole 7 years from her life and led this woman on and made her believe that you wanted to have children with her. You committed unnecessary acts of evil. You need to be thankful that all she did was sell your beloved gaming chair. You got the right sister from Atlanta, because a different kind of sister from a different part of Atlanta would have did you a whole different kind of way. You are lucky that you got Chantel. Very lucky. Be happy with them tools and leave that woman alone. So after Pedro does this, Oscar-winning performance, walking through the house, acting like he's actually sad and not excited that his con is fully come to fruition, we get a scene of his mother, who is now taking English classes because she wants to learn how to speak the American language because she's looking for an American husband. No, honey, you want to learn how to speak proper English because you're coming to America. Your son has already set that up, and you want to be able to manage yourself here in America. You're not looking for no American man to take care of you. You're looking for your Dominican American son to take care of you. That's the con. See, Pedro conned Chantel, but he doesn't know that his mother and his sister is conning him. Everything that he did to Chantel, his mother and his sister is going to do to him on American soil, and he is going to be responsible for them. So everything he's done to Chantel will be done back to him by his mother and his own sister, and it's going to hurt even deeper, because how in the hell could your mother and your sister do you so dirty? Oh, you're going to find out. You're going to find out soon, and very soon. And this man who does not want Chantel, who is done, who ain't never want her, thank God the divorce is here and over and you don't got to see or deal with her anymore. Why are you calling her on FaceTime? Because you want to see her. Why are you calling her on FaceTime and trying to argue with her about an agreement you already made, signed, sealed, and delivered in your divorce agreement? Why are you calling her up trying to fight about that stuff that you guys have already agreed on and the judge has already signed off on? Why are you calling her about that? Why are you asking about a gaming chair? Like, you already know what happened to all this stuff. You already know that you agreed to a neutral realtor. You just want to antagonize her. That's it. Chantel was like, why are you calling me? Why are you calling me? And I'm mad that she even appeased you for as long as she did, but I'm glad that she finally hung up on you, which lets me know that you're losing control over her. Thank God that woman is getting delivered and set free of you. It's been 9 months. You ain't never cared about that chair. Now all of a sudden you care about that gaming chair. You haven't asked about that gaming chair in 9 months, but suddenly you want to ask about it today. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. And yes, Chantel with the name change. She said, that man put me through hell and back. I am done. I am getting fully free of him, and I am removing his name from my name, and I am getting my old name back. I know that's right, girl. Claim your power back and claim your freedom. Very proud of you. And the reason why I say that this show is called The Family Chantel for a reason, and we don't need to talk about Pedro's family, is because we get a scene where Miss Karen is doing karate in her room. And I think she's filming it for like a YouTube channel or something like that, but she's literally just doing karate in her room. For what reason, we don't know why. She says she wants to be ready if she's going to be attacked. But I mean, this is why they just need to focus on this family, because they're a bunch of characters, very interesting characters, just quirky enough for a TLC family show. They can hold it on their own. We don't need the Snorts family. And also, I'm here for Miss Karen hiring the private investigator and snooping on Pedro, just as long as she doesn't tell Chantel. That woman is going through enough. She does not need to know about that. But I'm here for her snooping on Pedro and finding out some things because she wants to help our daughter. Because at this point, she realizes that Chantel is just tired and she's not going to fight. So she's going to go into full mama bear mode and she's going to fight for her daughter. So whatever Chantel can't pick up and does not want to do, Miss Karen is going to do. And I love that for Chantel, because she needs somebody that's going to fight for her, because Pedro has just worn her out so much she doesn't even feel like it. And a lot of time, that's the enemy's tactics, to wear you down so that you have no strength to fight. But then her mother is going to come in and give her her second win. So I'm all for her trying to find out what she needs to find out, because what Chantel can't do, she can pick up and pull her through across the finish line. I'm here for it. Go forth, Mama Karen. I will say this, it was very difficult trying to pay attention to Pedro's family. Here's why. And it's just no shade. Yes, they're awful. So it's easy to be like, oh, I don't want to watch them, but they're just not interesting. They're just not interesting compared to Chantel's family. There was just more content there, more interesting content there. All we saw was Pedro's mom taking English classes. And then we had a confessional of Pedro's sister talking poorly about Chantel's body. It's just not interesting TV. I think this show can move on without Pedro and his family. What do you guys think? That's all I had to say. What are your thoughts? Let's talk about it in the comments section below. And I will see you next week for the following episode of The Family Chantel. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.